All right. Today is 22nd of January 2022. We shall start our first session today. This is the learning topic is interesting. It is law of intention. Law of intention simply says that wherever you put your intention, energy flows there. Okay, simple. So this energy, what it is talking about here, is the creative energy. It has the creative power or manifestation power. I will explain that in detail, how this works. Okay, before that, let us understand what is intention. I have written few lines during this posting of this topic today. We normally, our physical body, we have a brain and the mind, we think. Yeah, a lot of thought comes. It is a different issue whether we can control the thought or not, we wanted to stop or not, etc. That is a different issue. But before, suppose you wanted to think of something, before you wanted to think about something, you need to intend first. Intention should be there. I'm not talking about thoughts you pick up. I'm talking thought you are generating from within, willingly. So before that thought enters into your mind, first the intention has to be there. You need to intend that I need to do this, or I have to eat this, I have to go there, etc. So that intention has to be generated. Then that intention, when it enters into the mind, it enters as a thought form. And a certain kind of electromagnetic wave, which is like we call it thoughts. But intention is unmanifested version of the thought, or you can say it is the father of the thought, or the originator of the thought at the energy level. When it becomes a thought, it has already manifested and it is passing through the mind. So that time you cannot, effect of that energy is already there. You cannot do anything about it. It is no longer energy. It is a manifested. It is a physical reality or mental reality, you can say. Now, when it becomes a thought, then it comes under the control of our ego mind. Mind, is controlled by ego. So on vice versa, when thought controls mind controls ego, or ego controls, in that sense, everything. Yeah. So when it becomes a thought, it is under the purview of the ego. So when some thought has become a thought triggers our emotion, and that emotion triggers our action and words, and we bind karma. Okay, as simple as that. So when the thought has come and it is entered into the zone of ego, then ego plays its role, and that's why we go into that path. So that is the full process. So intention is at the energy level when it has not entered into the zone of ego. I repeat, this part is very minor things, but it is important to understand. The moment some intention becomes thought, it enters into the territory of the mind, and mind, body, intellect. This package is called ego. So when it becomes a thought, it is under control, under command of ego. So what ego says, it does that. Whether ego says to shout, it shouts. Ego says to, reply. Ego says to get angry, it get angry. Something like that. Yeah. So our behavior, action binds karma. Okay. So When it comes to the thought level, we have further no control. It is control means it is under control of our ego. You cannot do anything there. But the idea is, if we can catch before it become a thought, that is the intention level, energy level, and it is a powerful, and it can be captured by the awareness, not by thinking. The awareness we talk about, that awareness can capture that. Mind doesn't have a capacity to capture an intention. When mind captures it, become a thought. So it is in that version, when it is become intention, that is still an energy. It's a bundle of energy. So if we can elevate ourselves through the meditation, and we do the Sandhikal Jagruta, etc., go to the energy level and catch it at the intention level, and then we have a same power of manifestation of the creator. We can change it, we can create it, whatever you want, and that can get manifested because these things has been played in the consciousness level. The awareness, is in the consciousness level. We call it soul consciousness. No? So intention is that level where you can manifest it from the energetic point of view without coming through your ego. So this is how it plays. The intention. So where we can divert intention, somewhere energy will go there, and that's why the manifestation is possible. All the masters who channel healing, they don't send a thought. They send an intention. Because at the energy level, there is no time and space. It can go instantly, and it can does what is intended. If you see in the end of our meditation, what do we do? You see, if you follow the guidance, whatever I've given maybe for years now, for say channel healing other, what I say, if you like to channel healing to someone, intend that person is there and then bless. You might have noticed, I never say you visualize the person is there. Normal communication, we say visualize. We never say visualize. You can check the recording if you want. Never. Or you think that person is there. Never. If you go and see this recording, and if you remember, always I say intend that person is there and then channel healing. Because this energy transfer can happen at energy level. And it can go from the intention. It cannot go from a thought. Moment you visualize something, it is a thought. You think something, it is a thought, obviously. That doesn't have a power of manifestation. Well, also, we practice other things like you hold a thought for a long time. Same thought is very difficult. The nature of the thought is always flows. What is trying to do? You are blocking the thoughts. My blocking means you are holding it the same place. You go to the energy level through the thought process. We go to the root of it, and then you get the energy level because you are not allowing it to flow that way. But here, just to understand that the science behind it is intention is the energy level. Okay. All the masters, they intend. They don't think. There is also some saying that says, I think, therefore I am. Very famous. Many have seen many management books, etc. They refer to this. You think, therefore you are not. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You lose your true you. When you think the true you, your higher self is lost there. Your ego takes over. Okay. You think, therefore you are an ego. You identify yourself with the ego. If you don't think, that's the path we take, no thought zone, we elevate ourselves to higher self. Because we are sure, no thought, we are not in this territory at all. Okay, we are not on the ground, we have elevated. Okay, so this is that intention is that energy level. So if we can get into that, then we get into the same power of manifestation what the creator is having. That's why it is called we are the co-creator. We have the power. Why we have the power? We have soul consciousness. We work with the universal consciousness to manifest anything. Universal consciousness has manifested this universe by intention. The creator doesn't have a mind to think. Thank God it has not happened that way. Intent by intention, it is in the, if whoever has done the Kashmir Shaivism, this just in that terminology, it's called the Ichha Shakti. Ichha in what is called common understanding, Ichha thought, but this Ichha is intention, power of intention, not the power of thought. So this is the intention. So that's why wherever the intention is, the energy flows there. So whatever you need to do, I was giving example of a paint brush. Suppose energy is the paint and the brush is the intention. Yeah? So you can draw any picture at the energy level and that get manifested because it has got all the power. If you have a pen brush and that is your intention, and this the painting, the paints are those are energies, you can put any kind of painting. You can get you can draw anything, it becomes a painting. Same here. With the brush of your intention, the energy will be used to paint something in your life which you can manifest. And that's how all manifestation taken place, including the universe itself. It came from the one. It came from the intention of the one, the creator, the source. And as usual, I'm not intentionally mentioning the word God. God means different to different people. The creator, the one, the universal consciousness. Okay. So I'm giving different things so that you're not stuck with the God. Anyway, so what I'm saying, when we elevate ourselves to energetically, at the consciousness level, we are soul consciousness, the individual part of the one. And this is a universal consciousness, the one already. We are the part of it. So at consciousness level, we match. And consciousness level cannot be accessed by thought. Consciousness level always to be accessed in the energy. And that's why I call everything is energy in this universe, which is correct. Because the manifestation of that energy is the physical world we see, including our human body. Umpteen number of times I mentioned we are called Prema Sarupa, manifestation of pure love energy. And this power, the accessibility, the language of that energy level is awareness. We have to just be aware. This intention, by just being aware, we can channel that energy to that particular thing we would like to manifest, that intention, it will be manifested. So that's how the whole thing works. So, and this is the principle of this the law of intention, and which is the original what is called original formula for creating anything in our life, anything in the universe. That's how we created. As it can create something new, it can also heal. That's why I was mentioning the healers, that the spiritual masters, they use this technique, the intention healing. The technique what I follow, it is, if you just wanted me to terminology wise, it is distant intention healing. when somebody says, I want to so and so, my relative is there, so can you heal him? So then I say, okay, give the name of the person and the location. Why? Because I need to know to whom the energy has to reach, so that the coordinate and the person is there, so it can be focused, it can reach there. We can give a vague thing, it will also go, but it is better to know the name so that it is pointed. Failing everything, you have to give the clues. More clues you give, that is, the energy get dispersed. I can say, the so-and-so person, he mentioned about some person in somewhere, please, energy, please go there. Okay. So it is a lot of, vague thing. So energy gets dispersed there. So that's why you ask the name. So name and the location, at least the city, no need for the postal address because we are not sending a letter there. So which is just it will go there and then the healing will happen. It is only we are directing the energy. And also when healing, you might have noticed we are not using the word we are giving healing. I never say give healing. We channel healing. Because it is not something we create and give, or something that I have, I'm giving it to you. No, I'm channeling. I'm just connecting the source with that person through this intention. So intention is basically a channel, conduit of transferring energy, because it is in the energy level. Who am I to give healing? If I say I give healing, it's fundamentally wrong. I have no awareness of how energy works if I say I give healing. Okay. That energy I cannot create. What is the fundamental principle of energy? Energy cannot be created, not destroyed. It can be only transferred from one form to another or one place to another. So if I say give healing, that means indirectly say I'm creating energy, and from where I will create energy? I don't have power. Okay, so this is the fundamental understanding of that. So this intention, they channelize that energy to the intended purpose. If the intended purpose is healing, energy will go there to heal. If the intended purpose is to go somewhere or to meet someone, that energetically it will happen, will meet that person. If the intention is to receive something from somewhere, the intention energetically will make it happen. It will come to me. So it is all about intention, and that's how it gets manifested. So the next question, obvious question is, fine, then why all our intentions are not met? Okay. This part based on our own vibration. This also I told many times. I'm not telling anything new. Our own PVF. Lower the PVF, your awareness level is low. Okay. Higher the PVF, your awareness level is high. To catch that energy before it forms a thought needs very sharp awareness, so that you can catch it before it forms into a thought. And that's why all meditation practices are needed. If you can catch that before it forming the thought, that is an intention level. For that, you need high awareness. And to have high awareness, you need to have practice, spiritual practices, and you have that high PVF. You are vibrating high. You can catch it very easily. Spiritual masters, they don't need to, work for that. The struggle is all there in the lower vibration. Higher vibration, they switch off their mind. They know. There's no thought. So whatever they catch, that's energy. That's an intention, and send it wherever it is. Send it means divert it, channel it. Okay. So it is easy. First, you stop the mind. Easy means I'm saying it is saying is easy, but not easy to do. It needs practice. I'm saying you switch off your mind. So whatever energy is getting the awareness, that is intention. And you intend where to go. Energy flows there. When the chakra activation, first thing, let me come back to the basics where, see, when the chakra activation, Kriya, what do? You focus, give attention to a chakra. So what you breathe in, your energy go there. So basically what you are doing, you are focusing your awareness to your first chakra, second chakra, third chakra. And energy follow that, not thought. Why it is not thought? Because if you think, okay, let my energy go to my first chakra, it is thinking, it will not never go. That's why we teach where the location of the chakras are, 7 chakras are. Why it is important? I can simply tell name of the chakra, say that energy is going to Muladhara, it will go to, no, it will not go to Muladhara. You need to focus there. That is a thought, Muladhara or Manipura, whatever. But that is a thought, it will not never go to your actual chakra. So what we teach, the location of the chakras. And you focus there, your attention there. Then it will go there. Attention is the tool of the awareness or the consciousness, you can say. See, in the consciousness level, you need to do something, you need to focus attention in that particular area, then it will go there. Because at the energy level, it will go follow that but loss is, where intention is, energy goes there. So that if you focus there, because basically you are intending that energy to go there. And that would take the pranic energy that we get through 3:2 breathing will go there and it will activate the chakra. This is how it works. Okay. So anyway, so now this intention, as I mentioned, it is a key of the creating the universe. That is a key of healing, and that is the key of manifesting anything in your life. Okay, you have to intend. You need not to wish or desire for it. Why the law says that you don't get what you desire, you get what you deserve? Because your desires are not in intention level, that is a thought level. It doesn't have a power to manifest. The universe doesn't understand that language. Universe understands the language of intention, energy. Your vibration, that understands. Not your thoughts. Not what you like to have. Or what you don't want to have. It will attract as per your vibration. That's it. Whether you like it or not doesn't matter, because your vibration speaks something else. Thoughts cannot attract the manifestation, but the vibration that those thoughts creates, those attracts. That's why we say practice not to, control your negative, thoughts and emotions passing through your mind. More you think negative, doesn't matter the content of the thought. The negative thought will lower your vibration. PVF will be lowered. That's why your experiences of life will be negative. It will attract those negative things into your life because your vibration is lower. Why vibration is constantly thinking negative things? Either you grudge something happened in the past or worry about the future. That is a tendency of the mind. Monkey mind we call sometimes. Okay, monkeys are better. Mind are worse version of that. Okay, so these things, when we stop that, we are not getting played by this mind. Then we get the channel to connect the energy. That's what it's all about. It is same story. Truth is the same and very simple. Okay. Truth is not complicated. But we intelligent people, they don't get it. Huh? That's why if somebody is very, very intelligent, they cannot get the spiritual thing. because intellect doesn't allow to go to that level. It cannot be intelligently understood. We miss the point altogether. It needs to be felt. What you feel, you cannot explain it, or you cannot just go to a research doctorate thesis to be there, how you feel. It is beyond intellect. That's why you cannot express that. You know, I have shared earlier a story of Lao Tzu, the Chinese master, a long time back, ancient Chinese master. So, and I'm just repeating that same story. So, he entered into his monastery, I think. So his disciples were discussing. You know, earlier there is a gurukul. No? People used to come to learn. The students used to come to learn, and to the guru's gurukul or whatever. So they, all the disciples, before the teacher enter in the classroom, we do chat. No, normally when teacher enter, then it goes, becomes silent. That kind of stuff. So this kind of the students. So they were discussing about one of his teaching. Those who doesn't know, they say. No. Those who knows, they don't say. Those who say, they don't know. That was the thing, and it is so confusing. So they were, doing discussion. Then what does it mean? Those who know, they don't say, and those who don't know, they say. So then, when Lao Tzu, he entered into this, and he said, "What is this noise about? What is this kichimichi going on?" So they said, "We are just discussing how it is possible that who knows." He doesn't say, or those who know, they don't say, and who doesn't know, they say. How it is possible? So then he says, "Okay, fine. Tell me, how many of you have smelt the flower rose, gulab? How many of you smelt? How many of you know how a rose smells?" Everybody raise hand. Everybody knows how it smells. Okay, now one by one you stand up and explain it to me how a rose smells. 5 minutes each. Okay, first, who will start first? Everybody becomes silent. How they can explain how a rose smells? And that is also 5 minutes. If you 1 or 2 words, it says smells good, and there are also smart people. This is a very good, very nice. That's it. But 5 minutes. How you say? Okay. They all become silent. You say, see, you know how a rose smells. That's why you cannot say. You don't say. And if somebody is saying something, he doesn't know. He borrowed that from somebody or some interpreted version, they say, which is not the truth. The truth needs to be experienced. It cannot be understood. Just this same thing, just now what I said, I repeat, truth needs to be experienced, not understood. If you understand the truth, you miss the point already. Because it cannot be understood. You cannot understand how a rose smells. What is the fragrance of a rose? You cannot understand. If you say, I know how a rose smells, you misunderstand that. You don't know. You have no experience. If you know it, that's it. Matter ends there. I normally give another example to understand the simple truth. Okay, somebody has never, say, tasted a mango fruit. So you give him lecture how it tastes, you show him how to eat and all TV picture. There's so many people saying good mango, that mango, this is Alfonso and all this. But he will not have understanding how a mango tastes. You give him 10 hours of lecture, he will come somehow nearby, but still not actually. What is the way? Just give him a piece of mango, he eats it and he knows it. That's it. Matter ends there. He knows. No need to say anything and give lecture. Because these are experiential understanding, not intellectual. That's why this cannot be taught by giving lecture. It can only be given the background of it, but experience has to be your own. And this is the same reason the enlightenment, you have to work on yourself to get enlightened. Nobody else can give you enlightenment. It is like feeling hungry. End of the day, you need to eat to satisfy your hunger. Anybody else eating on your behalf will not work. Maximum what they can do, they can prepare the food and keep it in front of you. That's it. That is the maximum possible. But still, you have to eat yourself. Same here. And then after that, you will get that whatever effect you have, you get that effect on your own. Okay, so this is the fundamental thing of the spiritual path and this enlightenment. So just, okay, I have already explained that. I just, one point I was written, I think I mentioned already that when intention goes into the mind level, it becomes a thought, and thought comes under the purview of your ego, and that prompted your further action or reaction or whatever it is down the line. So basically, when it becomes a thought, it is a key to generate karma. If you wanted to go beyond karma, if you say no karma action, then you have to catch it in the intention level. So that it is, the people say it is beyond mind. Man ka pare means above. If you catch there, then your life, you have a zero karma. Even intention level you caught, it is not came as a thought level. So you will not get affected by the karma. There are two things run in parallel, our soul's plan and karma. Karma will be dissolved, but if you have a soul's plan, it will play. Because you also energetically at the soul level, you have created that, that's why. But something, all karmic thing, you need not to create anything new, or the karma cannot affect. One thing, the karma cannot affect because, it is called buddhi karmanusarini. Karma attack the intellect. But energetically, if before it goes to the intellect, if you catch it here, then buddhi karmanusarini will not work. You're catching it much above. So there will be no karma. Even if you are getting some downloaded karma, but your effect, you can feel that, but the effect will not come because you are in the high level of awareness. You catch them in the intention level and then you act accordingly. Normally in that level, those acts are coming out of compassion, not because of any other, your self-interests. That's why most of those activities are pure. Nothing to expect in return, because expectation is also a mind level thing. When you are operating beyond mind, the expectation doesn't create. Not even a thank you. Okay. Look at that. Jesus guy is getting killed. And somebody is putting nails on his legs and hands, feet. He's saying, forgive them. Then also no retaliatory thought comes. Let them perish in hell for next 5,000 years. He didn't say that. Okay, just forgive. Energy level. Body, 5 element, it will go to 5 element. Whether you put a nail or you got a heart attack or sleep in the bathroom, broke your, waist, doesn't matter the way you go back. Okay. So why to unnecessary curse these people? Okay. That's the higher level of understanding. Yeah. He's aware what's going on. Okay. Anyway, so this is the thing. So intention is the energy level matter, and the intention is the way to bypass all these karmic effects and karmic things you do. And it is in the purest form. It can be used for the manifestation as well as healing, as well as all these what the spiritual masters do. That is the level. This is the level of intention. And originally, the whole universe created out of the pure intention, the divine intention, or universal intention to manifest this physical universe. And that is also known as Ichha Shakti, the power of intention. All right, with this, we'll close this discussion. If you have any question, so I'll be happy to answer them.
Guruji, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, Monali.
Guruji, when you said after this meditation session, when you say that intent the person is there, as because I know the person, so the vision comes to me that he is standing there, he or she is standing there. So does it become visualization, or my mind is, I don't know.
See, my advice: don't bother. Okay.
Okay.
Don't bother what it is. Okay.
Okay.
When I say intent, so you create intention. Whether the intention has already gone into the thought or visualized doesn't matter.
Okay, Guruji.
Because it has got into enter into the awareness. Nah? You are bringing somebody into awareness, some person. Whether that person is then formed into a picture or not doesn't matter. Okay. We already got it in the intention level, and matter is over. By the time you see something, it's over. Energy already gone. So don't bother.
Okay, good. Okay. Thank you, good.
It will not affect, basically what I'm saying, it will not affect the quality of your healing or your intended purpose. It will serve the purpose.
Okay, Guruji.
Okay.
Thank you.
God bless.
Lasdeep, I've got a question. Would you please explain the subtle difference between intention and desire? I'm not able to get the subtle difference between these two. How do I intend something without desiring something? What is the process?
Yeah, no, that's a very good question. See, if fundamentally what you think, what you want in the mind level is a desire. What you want in the consciousness level, that is intention. Okay, I repeat. We are soul consciousness, right? We are at that energy level. Huh? Whatever you want at the consciousness level, that is your intention, that is the energy. But what you want in the mind level, that is your desire. Desire, that the way it is work is through thoughts. And those desires are mostly the physical desires. But when you consciousness point of view look at that, it is not only, the physical may be part of it, but not necessarily. Like this, what I'm talking about, the healing and other things, it is not a physical desire. It is caught in the consciousness level and it operates there. So intention is a tool of your consciousness, soul consciousness. And desires or wish is the tool of your ego mind. So that's why it is more powerful, which is coming from the source. You are tapping the source energy rather than the effect energy.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Nego wanted to say something.
Rajdeep, how do I intend something without getting it into my ego mind? How do I desire? How do I intend? What is the process?
Correct. Yeah. So to do that, you have to do reverse. You have to first stop our thinking mind. Then whatever comes is your intention. We go to no thought. We go to a place of the serenity. That's complete calm of mind. But the masters do the switch of the mind. It is instantly possible. Okay. But normally people, they need to go into the meditation, deep meditation to stop the mind. That's it. Sadhana is all about how I can control my mind, the thought mind, to come to zero thought. If I go to zero thought, the thoughts are not coming there. So there is no confusion. It may be another thought. Then whatever you bring in, that is your intention. It's come from your consciousness. And that get manifested faster. And as I said, it will depend upon your vibrations also. Okay. Higher the vibration, faster is the manifestation. So to create the confusion, to avoid the confusion, remove the mind part, remove the thought from the equation. Then whatever balance is the consciousness, the awareness. That is a lower way of approaching it. But truth is, I'm just sharing the truth. When you're on the awareness level, you know you can command mind to shut up. Okay. There is no confusion. You shut up the mind and we do it this way. Okay. That consciousness then has the power to manifest that one. There is no confusion whether it is desire or not. Desire level will not go at all because we are aware that it is not in the desire level. So it is looking from the top. But if you go from the lower side, just stop the thinking mind. Go to deep meditation, then intent. That's why all this healing and everything we do at the end of our meditation, right? When we say to you, whatever to whom you like to channel healing, you intend that person is in front of you. When we do it after the meditation, after we have gone through expanded awareness state, after we go beyond mind through the 6-step meditation, then we do. And then it is possible for anyone. It is not a privilege of exclusive few. Spiritual masters are not Superman. They have just awakened. That's it. Everybody has that power. Okay, so when through meditation and all we go to that level, it is very clear. You can be healer, you can be all the powerful power of manifestation with you. That's what we practice. Okay, so this is how it works.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. God bless you. Yes, Nirupam?
It is the same question what Nego asked, that basic confusion. What is the difference between intention and thought?
Okay.
How it is.
So is it clear?
How I have understood, I will just try to tell you that what I was trying to understand. Let us say that eating that mango, okay, or smelling the flower, okay. So when you eat a mango and enjoy it, that happiness part of it, enjoyment part of it, it happens in awareness only. If there is a thought, it cannot happen. It is like that, is it not?
Yeah,
so,
it is like that.
It is like that. So, what do you say? That is fundamentally all real things what we enjoy, that happens in awareness level only. So,
I'll give you a big differentiating factor here. What you are enjoying in that moment is awareness. What you are enjoying later, that you are thinking.
Yeah.
People say, no, somebody, in Bengali, they say, hilsa fish, whenever eat long time back, still the smell, that kind of stuff. That is the thinking. You are not eating.
Okay.
You can repeat the same experience in your mind. That is a different issue. That's a thought. But at this moment, see, in the consciousness level, there is nothing else is there other than the present moment, the now. So whatever you are experiencing in the present moment, that is the truth. After 5 minutes, that is not the truth. You are thinking about it. That's all. Okay, so this is the fundamental difference. If you are having something this moment right now, that is your experience. When it is, you may be thinking about the same experience. That is your thought. It is no longer the experience.
Now my next question is that, say, let us say, I am intending healing to somebody. So in the awareness level, I am trying to do it. So it is felt like a love sort of thing, compassion sort of thing when I am sending that thing. So
Yeah.
that is in the awareness level. Before it, the thought,
Very good question again. Only quality check is without any expectation of return. If it is unconditional, it is awareness level. If it is a conditional, ठीक है मैं तेरे को देता हूँ तू कल दे देना वापस, then it is not the intention. It is a deal. And that deal is normally done by our ego mind. क्यों देना है उसको? मुझे क्या फायदा? Okay. That is ego mind. But if you operate from something, I'm connected to the universal source. I feel lucky that something is passing through me. See the difference? I'm abundant. I'm having the connection. I'm having the blessing of connection with the universe, with the infinite source of flow of anything. Money is also a form of energy. Money, love, prosperity is passing through me. Okay. So I'm connected to why I've been dealing and taking. It's called poverty consciousness. Huh? If I give something, it will be less from my side. Huh? That is the idea. I think we discussed about that before also sometime. Huh? Nothing to be less. Always. If I give something, more will come and fill. I'm connected to the source. But if I have a doubt that whether I have connected to the source or not, that connection will be cut. Of course, that time, if we give, we'll lose. Okay, so that's why it is possible only to give and give because you are connected to the infinite source. Only question is, I will be hesitating to give if I am concerned. It will be something is getting out of my stock. Who will replenish it? That is the poverty consciousness. Okay, but if I am aware, it will come from me. I don't bother. Who replenishes? I know it will come. Then I'll freely give. Take. So that's the fundamental difference between how we think and how we intend. Intention is connected to the universal source. You can intend anything. And truly, there is infinite power there. And you can intend which is beyond imagination also. So those are all possible. Those are all possible there.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Just I will conclude that one just on. So when I am experiencing the joy of giving in my awareness level, when I am hearing, I am experiencing the joy of giving the compassion or love or healing. That is in the awareness level. That is the intention, you can say. Isn't it?
That is intention, the joy of giving. Yes. Okay. Joy of giving is felt.
Yeah. Felt, yes. When it is being felt, that is in the consciousness level or it is in the awareness level.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. See, I'll give you to make it easy, because in the higher level of consciousness, there is no other. Ramana Maharshi says, what to do about others? Who are others? I don't see anybody else. So at that level, when you go there, consciousness-wise, not physically, consciousness-wise, you don't see anybody else outside you. It is felt, I'm just giving exact wording, it felt like these are different expressions of you. I repeat, everybody else is being felt as a different expressions of you. Like sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry, sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. In our life, each moment is not same, right? Which are those? Those are the different expressions of me. You feel everybody else as a different expressions of you. There is no other. So it is like, my left hand is giving something to right hand. How does it matter? It is still with me. That's why give and take doesn't come. I'm only give because I'm giving it to myself and feeling the joy. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Kavita, you wanted to say something?
Yes, sir. सर आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन कि अगर हम लोग पहले से ही हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं ना?
हाँ कर सकते हैं, करें।
अगर हम लोग पहले
मेरा
से
हिंदी
ही
ठीक नहीं है,
नेगेटिव है,
आई विल आंसर इन इंग्लिश।
अगर
आप
पहले
करें।
से हम लोग नेगेटिव सोच रहे हैं या कोई पर्सन हम लोग के लिए नेगेटिव सोच रहा है, तो फिर थॉट्स आ जाते हैं, तो उस समय इंटेंशन को हम लोग कैसे करें, इंटेंशन लेवल पे कैसे वर्क करें?
वहां पे जाने का पहले हमें वो सीखना पड़ेगा हाउ टू कंट्रोल आवर माइंड। दैट इज अ मेडिटेशन। ये जो साधना है ना, इसके लिए है। ये हमारा माइंड कैसे कंट्रोल करे, बस वही साधना है। जिस दिन हम सीख जाएंगे ना माइंड को कैसे कंट्रोल करना है, हमें और कुछ मेडिटेशन मेडिटेशन की जरूरत नहीं है।
ओके।
पहले तो वहां पे पहुंचना है कि जहां पे माइंड हमारे कंट्रोल में आए। उसके बाद जो है ना, जो चीजें उसको परे जो है, वही है इंटेंशन।
ओके सर।
ठीक है, तो पहले ये प्रैक्टिस हमें करना है, और ये प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए जरूरी है कि हम अपना पीवीएफ को बढ़ाएं। हायर द पीवीएफ, उतना इजियर हो जाता है हमारा माइंड को कंट्रोल करना। अगर पीवीएफ लो है ना, वाइब्रेशंस जो लो है, तो हमारा माइंड के ऊपर, माइंड हमको कंट्रोल करता है। हमारा अपना जो वाइब्रेशन बढ़ जाता है, तो हम उसको माइंड को कंट्रोल में ला सकते हैं। तो जब कंट्रोल में लाएंगे तभी वो माइंड चुप होगा। तो माइंड को शट अप करके, स्विच ऑफ करके, देन विल गो इनटू इंटेंशन लेवल। ठीक है, ये है तरीका।
थैंक यू सर।
ओके, ऑलराइट।
So Rajdeep, I have a question. I'm
Yes,
bringing
please.
maybe I'm bringing intellect mind, but into this. So I mean, I'm trying to correlate the intention to thoughts, right? So intention generates the thoughts, but the reason to do things like healing others, you said that instead of manifesting the intention to thought in my mind, you are sending the thought, you are sending the intention, so that that gets manifested in the thought in the remote or person's thing, right? Is it?
No, not getting manifested as thought. That person never knows.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have a capacity to understand. If the person is aware, he will know. If the person is spiritual, no, he will know I'm receiving this energy from so and so. It's very clear.
Okay.
But he's not in that level of awareness, so he will not know.
So how does that get manifested in that person?
Energy level. We talk to the soul of that person.
So okay.
Okay, he will not. He doesn't have his connection with his own soul. We send it to the consciousness level, and from the consciousness level, it will come down through his energy. It will come down Shushumna Nadi and go to the bloodstreams and go, I mean, not bloodstream, Nadis, and it will go there and affect. Healing will happen energetically. He will not know. Means his mind will not know.
Yeah, but without knowing that intention gets manifested.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Only except if the person intentionally not blocking it. Okay. We need permission at the soul level.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay. Soul can say, no, I don't need to healing. Many times it happens. The soul wants that to leave the physical body. He said, I don't want healing. Don't do hanky-panky. I leave this body, I'll have another body waiting. Okay. So he will not allow any healing or anything of that nature. That's all understood. At the soul level, we understood that. No issues.
Okay.
But still, whatever you are channeling, that person's soul controls it.
Sure. Okay.
But sometimes that person's soul is just like if you give an analogy of father son. वो बोला मेरा बेटा मेरा बात नहीं सुन रहे, ना तो मेरा समझते हैं ना कुछ कम्युनिकेशन है, तो प्लीज आगे इसको कर दें तो इसको थोड़ा भला हो जाए, समथिंग लाइक दैट.
Now, just to get some clarifications on desire and intention. So at the mind level, whatever desire we have for materialistic or otherwise, when we go to the conscious level, those intentions will be completely different, right?
Not necessarily. You can have the same intentions. No issues. But it is not controlled by your ego mind. That's the only difference.
Okay.
You can say, "Ki, I wanted to be a millionaire within a 1 month." At the intention level, it is possible.
Oh,
But only thing you make sure that it is not coming from your ego mind. That's all.
सर ईगो माइंड से आ रहा है ये कैसे पता चलेगा?
एक minute, 1 minute, Kavita. I'll come back to you. Yeah.
I think she has a valid point that whether that's coming from a billionaire banna hai, ek mahina mein. How do I know it's coming from my intentions or coming from my desire?
So same answer. Stop your thought mind. You are already beyond. You meditate, come to the level to stop your thought mind. You are already beyond that. So whatever is there, it's intention.
Okay.
Means suppose somebody is asking that I have taken an aeroplane, go to 30,000 feet, and I can see something white is coming. How do I know that it is not the cloud? Because 30,000 feet, there is no cloud. We know that. It is above the cloud level. So whatever is coming, that is something else, not cloud.
So it's almost like the saying, it's a feeling that you feel, that you are going to feel you have never felt before.
Yeah, to some extent that, yeah. But what I'm talking here is the mastery of that. Nothing is unknown in the awareness level.
Okay.
Your soul knows everything. Only it is not experienced. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right. Yes, Kavita, what was your question?
सर आंसर मिल गया सर.
Answer मिल गया.
I got the answer.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, Chaitali.
So Guruji, when we pray to God, before joining your class, I used to ask God, God, please, if I'm praying for some person, please make him okay physically or mentally, whatever it is. Please, what is called in English, I don't know. I used to ask. I used to do mannat in the mandir. Please make this person all right physically and mentally. I will give you puja for 1 kg laddu. I will charao. I will do those things. And and nowadays I surrender, but before that I used to do that. So that and I used to do from my heart. It's not like ke aise hi bol de rahi hu. So that was intention or that was just desire?
No, it's whatever you want somebody else's goodness. That is your intention.
Okay.
But the method you followed, that is coming from your mind. It is to be specific conditioning of your mind.
Okay.
वो लड्डू चढ़ाने से कुछ नहीं होता है, to be honest. Okay. So if you delete that part, your intention is very pure. Only thing you don't know how to express it. क्या करे उसको लेके? You कुछ करने का जरूरत नहीं है. Only you meditate, go to that level, bring that same intention. And as I said, another way to go to the intention is repeatedly put the thought so that thought bore हो जाए कि भाई चल एक ही thought इतना आ रहा है तो let us elevate. Then you reach the intention again. Yeah, repetitive thought also can take you to the intention. Same thought. So if you do something with a pure intention, we call it pure intention. Okay, pure purpose, pure heart. It will be you touch that. That is how prayer works.
Okay.
Okay. Prayer raises that vibration that attracts that.
Okay.
Attracts that. Not mannat, not laddu. Okay. That's very clear. उसमें कोई लेना देना नहीं है. Okay. So touch भी नहीं करेगा उसको.
अच्छा.
Okay, so drop that part. Intention. Higher level, only thing you need have 2 things for the transaction. They don't need anything else. One is love and is a gratitude. If you have a love and gratitude in the heart, you are paying off at the energy level. That's it.
So, Guruji, some people, those who doesn't follow that spiritual path, they also do the same thing. They pray for their loved ones or
whatever, so their intention will never work, or desire will never work if they only pray?
Let me answer this question other way around. Everybody has soul consciousness. Only the body doesn't know. By whatever means you touch upon your own soul's power, it will manifest. It doesn't matter physically which level you are, which educational level you have, which society level you have. You have the manifestation power, each and every one of us. In other way, वो बोलते हैं ना, जो दिल से चाहते हैं वो मिल जाते हैं. How?
Yes.
Okay. So if you are energizing one particular intention, it will get manifested. The mind gets dropped, बोर होके निकल जाता है, then you touch upon that. Okay, so repetitive something, जो दिल के पुकार इसीलिए सुनते हैं. Because this is a vibrationally communicating with the universe. Okay, so that's how you reach there. What misunderstanding is only you think it is happening because of मैंने वो मन्नत किया था ना इसलिए मिला. That is a wrong understanding. उसके लिए नहीं मिला. मिला because your दिल के पुकार जो है ना, you created some vibrations, that prayer, that is answered. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Guru.
सर इंटेंशन को एनर्जाइज करने के लिए थॉट्स, कोई भी थॉट्स को बराबर बार बार बोलना चाहिए ना?
नहीं, मैं ये मेथड सजेस्ट नहीं कर रहा हूँ. अगर करेंगे तो शायद पहुंच जाएंगे.
ओके ओके.
This is not the method. Method is to stop the thought altogether.
I have a
वो
question.
अगर नहीं कर पाते हैं तो दूसरा मेथड है, ट्राई करके देखे, उसके परे जा सकते हैं, तो that's all. But it is a second category, second grade method.
सर थॉटलेस, तब फिर थॉटलेस रहना तो पॉसिबल नहीं है ना माइंड के लिए?
Possible नहीं है. All spiritual masters they do.
ओह गॉड.
Yeah.
सर हम लोग उस लेवल पे कब पहुंचेंगे?
लाइट स्विच ऑन ऑफ करते हैं, लाइट का स्विच ऑन ऑफ करते हैं, स्विच ऑफ, माइंड ऑफ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. ओके, सिर्फ हमें सीखना है, दैट्स ऑल. इट्स ओके, इट्स अ स्किल, लाइक ए ड्राइविंग, साइकिलिंग, स्विमिंग. जस्ट जिसको आता है वो आता है, सीख लिया. ओके, इट्स
Yeah, Guruji, one doubt. Can I
Yes,
clear my
Preeti
doubt,
ji.
Guruji?
Yes, please,
Hello?
Preeti ji, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, just coming the same line. अभी I speak in Hindi, right?
हाँ, ठीक है.
हम दूसरों के लिए मन्नत मांगते हैं, बहुत प्रे करते हैं, ठीक हो जावे. But that person always, he doesn't want to listen. We are intently doing for that person to heal or to get well or to, he's spiritual already, to be in the line, like do his daily course in a right way. But the person is not willing. And if we go against his soul's this thing, intention, and we do mannat, pray, this and that, will it be building our karma, making our karma, like going against his wishes? And what his soul wants, he's doing. What we want for him, that will, I think that is not right for us to go against anybody's soul's wishes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you just rephrase your prayer in this way. What is in the best interest of that person and everybody, let that happen. Okay? Don't define it. Whatever you are understanding, what is the best solution, that may not be. Okay? Leave it to the divine to take the decision. You keep praying not to counteract that person's wishes. Just pray whatever in the best interest of that person and us, let that happen. Okay, just little rephrasing, that's all.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't have anything in my mind because I have so many, like my mind, my heart will not be all right if he's not well or something. So how do I accept? How do I pacify myself? और कैसे अपने मन को समझावें भाई छोड़ दो करके? वो उसकी सोल का ऐसे है, he is doing that. And
छोड़ना नहीं है. Preeti ji, छोड़ना नहीं है. What I am saying is, what is the best interest of that person and you all, let that happen. वो मन्नत मांगे or whatever you wish or prayer. Okay, don't define it.
Okay.
उसको डिफाइन मत करे कि वो फलाना जगह पे ना जाए, वो फलाना चीज ना खाए, ये इसको डिफाइन मत करे. यू डोंट नो. ओके, डोंट डिफाइन. वो ऊपर वाले के ऊपर छोड़ दे. यू जस्ट से व्हाट इज इन द बेस्ट इंटरेस्ट ऑफ दैट पर्सन एंड अस. लेट दैट हैपन.
Okay.
ठीक है, बेस्ट इंटरेस्ट, my
Best
consciousness level. What is in the best interest, that will happen.
I to always use that word, best interest, right?
Correct. Yeah.
मन में
Best
भगवान के
your
नाम
prayer
लेना.
will make it faster.
Okay.
That's it. But don't define, because sometimes what we think is the best, it actually may not be.
Yeah.
And that's why it gets delayed and delayed and delayed, because we are pushing it. You are wanted something, but actually best interest is somewhere else. Okay. So that way it may clash, but it is difficult to understand why it is blocked.
Okay.
It is blocked because it is may not be in the best interest of all of you, or something of that nature.
Okay. Yeah.
Very well explained, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. Any other question?
Guruji, this what we are saying, the best interest, what we are probably thinking is in the interest of another individual. Suppose an individual has decided in his soul plan that he will be drinking, or he will be getting involved in gambling or something else. He is moving or she is moving as per their soul plan.
Correct.
Now, what we are trying to do is, we are trying to think on their behalf, what is best for them, or whatever we are following, like we are following your meditation, we are not following, we are wanting others, our family members also to follow. But their soul plan is different. So if we are trying to impose our intention on them, it will it not clash, or is it not selfish that we want them to be like us?
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Leave it to the divine. Don't define. That's what I'm saying. We don't know what is in the best interest of the other person. We think certain solution is the best interest, but leave it to the divine. What is in the best interest?
Like I'm just saying, if a person is suppose lying in the bed, or he is suffering for last 5 months, 6 months, or whatever it is, we want that person to live to as long as possible, because bodily we are attached. But that person may be suffering inside and would like to leave the body, may like to leave the body.
Correct.
But we are trying to say, nahi, isko zinda rakho, isko survive karao, and we are putting our intention into that.
Yeah.
So that probably what I feel is our self-interest is involved whenever we are intending something for others.
No, our self-interest is involved. See, because we just wanted to satisfy ourselves. Truth is, we wanted to satisfy ourselves. मैंने इतना किया, मैं तो कर्मयोगी हूँ, इतना कुछ किया फलाने के लिए, or something. That is the only interest we have. That is honestly I'm saying. बेहतर है ये चीज भी हम ऊपर के ऊपर छोड़ देना. What is in the best interest of him and everybody else? Let that happen. Okay. You are praying, but you are not defining. Okay, वो भी उनके ऊपर छोड़ दे. Divine के ऊपर, वो creator के ऊपर छोड़ दे. Creator knows exactly what is in the best interest of everybody.
Now we understand that whatever we are praying for is actually coming out of our ego mind. This is what I understand.
Fundamentally, if you research only on you, you see, finally, you wanted to satisfy you. You wanted to work to look good. Okay. Okay, just we wanted to. So, if you, that also, वो भी उनके ऊपर छोड़ दे. You take care. Whatever, ये मेरा नहीं, ये तेरा है. It is all yours. It is yours. Thy will be done. उसको कर देते हैं ना, then our pure intention matches with the divine, and that get manifested faster. नहीं तो क्या है कि हमारा ये जो है ना, ये इच्छाएं होते हैं, मतलब it is a mind created, जो हम चाहते हैं, जो desires बोलते हैं, चाहत, जो भी है, any form, it is mind created ना. वो बीच में आके वो किरकिरी करते हैं. So you just to stop that and say कि whatever in the best interest, let that happen. ये भी तेरा है, वो भी तेरा है. So then we got liberated from it. And we don't even go into that mode that we are, because of, we pray, we do something because of something is happening. That is also, there is an element of ego involved there.
Ego, absolutely.
Yeah. But अगर if you come to the equanimity stage, equanimity means अगर आप मतलब ये होता है तो भी ठीक है और नहीं होता है तो भी ठीक है.
Okay.
Then we are in equanimity, So then it will take care by the divine. Okay, so that is the right thing. Is just earlier what I was explaining to Preeti ji, that if you say कि जो what is in the best interest, let that happen. उसमें तो कोई problem नहीं है. We are praying, we want some good thing as well as it is, aligned with the divine plan. That's it.
Now, Guruji, one more thing. While doing this and while bringing the intention for healing at the end of the meditation, when you say we pray for somebody else or whatever intent, so in that case, we also have to bring that person name and location. Location also.
Yes. Yeah.
Intention में
because you know the
location
person, automatically it will come. Yeah.
It will come. Okay.
Yeah, automatically. But what I am saying is, उसका image आता है नहीं आता है doesn't matter. उसका नाम नहीं लिया बहुत है. Okay.
Okay.
Intention, it will reach there. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Guruji. Wonderful.
Okay. All right. Okay. God bless you. All right. I think let us. Yes.
Dada, I have one question.
Yes.
Actually, you just explained about the healing process, that taking energy from universe and giving, transferring it to others, that is healing, right?
Yeah, correct.
So I know about some other processes that in which without paying, there is the energy is not working.
You are talking Guru Dakshina?
No, not Guru Dakshina. मतलब जब हम किसी से healing लेते हैं तो वो हमें pay करना ही पड़ेगा, otherwise the energy will not work.
Okay.
Okay. So what is that? I want to know about it.
Yeah. See, there are two ways of looking at it. See, the level, it depends upon who is channeling the healing. Yeah. Is the level. What we are, the level, what Babaji's thing, Mataji's we are operating, that is much beyond that give and take. Okay. That's why I mentioned earlier, only love and gratitude you can pay back. Okay. But there are, what you are saying, there are also some level where you need to compensate. Energetically, you receive something, you have to compensate to balance it, otherwise you will bind karma. Okay. It is there. That is also there, but it is the level I'm talking, it is complete non-duality. There is no give and take there. Okay, so it is depending upon that who is channeling that. Which level? Again, it depends upon the vibration of that person also. Like, with no disrespect, suppose you consider healer as a doctor, you have to pay fee for the doctor. Eh? Doctor is doing noble work, but you have to pay him. So that is in the level of the lower vibration. Give and take is there. Similarly, there are some healers you need to pay for the services. Okay. To balance that energetically, otherwise we'll bind karma. But the level what I'm talking is much, much higher than that. There's no duality. It's only give. Okay. Only way you can keep attracting this energy with love and gratitude. You connect with the love and pure heart and the gratitude that will pay off energetically. And anyway, in that level, whoever is giving is not expecting even a thank you in return. So forget about other things, transactions. So it will not bind. It will not create any karma for you. Okay, but at the same time, those operate from there. Yeah. If you disrespect by any means to this kind of person, you will get Guru Dosh automatically. So this is a high power, high vibrational state. If you think or anything of that kind of persons, you will get multiple effects of karma automatically. Usko bolte guru dosh. He is not doing anything. He or she is not doing anything. But just disrespecting, because love and gratitude, if there is no disrespect or something on some kind of misjudgment and all these things pass, that energy also get attracted. I'm just telling you, it's my duty to tell you, okay, that person will not as such charge anything. It's a different thing if you willingly donate something, that's a different thing. Yeah? But in general, it is not transactional. It is just the mode of energy reaching to you. So they are operating from the very high level of energy and power and the manifestation level. So only make sure your love and gratitude, no disrespect. Okay. Any kind of disrespect, even if you say, I'm just giving an example so that everybody can understand from where I'm talking. It is also the master's duty to hit your ego. When your ego is going high, the master will come and hit your ego. That is the duty of the master. So ego runs away, basically. But in that process, what happens is, it is possible the person who is getting the hit, particularly his ego, will ignite and they become angry. And they can also abuse that master. Because this experience is not very soothing. It is not pleasant experience, because how pleasant experience, ego will run away. It has to hit something, no? Suppose the master is saying, who you think you are? You are nobody. You don't have anything. That's the truth. Master is hitting to make you understand that ego doesn't, what is your idea of yourself, there is nothing there. That he will hit right at that ego. That ego will get very much what is called disturbed. Then they will react, that ego. It has happened sometime. What happened is, in this process, I'm just telling you for information, everybody. If the master appeared to be angry on something, it is also expression of pure love. If the master is angry, means master is giving attention. And the energy is still flowing for the ultimate good. Okay, it has to be taken that way. It should not be taken personally. In one case, what happened a few years back, what happened is, in this course of time, okay, when it is said something, I said something, then the other person is saying that it is your ego who is talking to me. How come you say this? It is your ego is telling this thing. The discussion concluded, but that person, they get Guru Dosh, because see what is happening here, you are blaming the master is egoistic, because it is assumed that that kind of strong attitude or strong words coming from his ego. Master already karmic chapter closed, otherwise enlightenment is not possible. No? Unless until all karmic things are over, karmic burden is over, ego is completely annihilated, completely. Enlightenment is not possible. That person you are saying you are egoistic, basically you are denying all the process of enlightenment, whatever divine thing he has got, everything. You attract Guru Dosh. Simply saying that it is coming from your ego means you are denying all the things happened. So if that happens anyway, so you have to, this kind of master, you have to just be in the, love and gratitude. If you don't want to communicate, it's okay, just no problem. But ultimately, this type of master always does things for your good. It will never be for anything otherwise. There is no self-interest at all involved here. So I'm just sharing it so that everybody know how it works. Then you get a lot of karma because of that. You insulted some guru or insulted somebody. So that's why earlier also somebody was talking about some guru is doing this and that. I said, if you don't like, just don't go there. That's it. But don't try to, do negative things about anybody. That's it. And this is also one of the reason you might have seen I discourage any discussion of it, any other master in this forum. That is the reason. Not for me. So it's not for me. But if you discuss, you will attract that. Okay, so that's why it is policy-wise, it is better not to go into that territory. Because you never know which master vibrating at what level. Okay, one single criticism may attract these kind of things automatically. So that we need to be avoided. We need to work in the pure awareness. All right. Okay. Any other question? I think we have a lot of discussions today already. Okay, sit straight.